Shri Mataji, you are welcome to our global morning meditation. Let us all sit down in a comfortable position. Trying to bring our attention to our heart. Mataji, I welcome you in my heart. Please let me feel your presence in my heart. Please let me feel your love, your protective attention in my heart. Now let us place our right hand on the ground, on Mother Earth, and send our love from our heart to the Muladhara chakra. And let us love the presence of Shri Ganesha in our Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, you very love Shri Ganesha. Please establish Shri Ganesha's qualities in my Muladhara chakra. The purity, the innocence, wisdom. Let us feel that our whole being, our consciousness, relies on innocence and purity. Let us feel the purity shining in our Muladhara chakra. And the light of this innocence spreads throughout our being. And it reaches Sahasrara. Let us bring our right hand back on the lap and keeping our attention on our pure Sahasrara, let us listen to Shri Mataji's divine words. Let us listen to the talk.
Swagatam 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 Swagatam.
Now the essence of puja is also how to overcome our material grossness. Puja is nothing but is how to overcome our material grossness. When we want to have a matter to ourselves, we must know that it is given to us by God. Everything belongs to God. Supposing we give flower to God, after all it is God's own creation. What are we giving? We show light to God or do arti to God. What? It is all God's light only. What do we do? But by showing light to God, what we do is to be worship light within us. The light element gets enlightened within us. The light element is here on the Agya. When you do arti or when you put light before God, when you show light to God, the light element within you gets enlightened. When you give flowers, Muladhara gets enlightened. When you get honey, then your attention gets enlightened. So why we give it to God? After all, God doesn't need anything. But God is the enjoyer. You are not the enjoyer. You cannot enjoy. Enjoyer is God. In you, when God is there, that enjoys, that is the spirit. So whatever pleases your spirit is used in the puja to be given. Now you give rice. All these things are discovered that you give rice to the Devi. Rice should be put in her lap. Now what is rice? A little rice to a Devi. Is by putting rice in you the satisfaction of getting food, or food that gives you satisfaction is enlightened. But that doesn't mean you start showering things on me. That doesn't mean that. What I'm trying to say, do it with dignity and understand. Now these flowers, when you give it to me, Muladhara, they give you two things, Swadhisthana and Muladhara. Flowers, that's why very important. They give Swadhisthana. If the flowers are beautiful, then they give Swadhisthana. And if they are fragrant, they cure your Muladhara. Now, I mean, there's no end to flowers also. But think about it, that you are doing it to improve your chakras. Then other things that are used, like say ghee. Ghee is used. It is for Shri Krishna is very fond of ghee and butter. So when you rub my feet with say butter, your Vishuddhi will improve. You know that. Not mine. I have no problem. I have only one problem, that you are within me, and when you have problem, I have problems. Because these vibrations have to go to you. So I prepare vibrations here as an antidote, and they have to flow. It's a very subtle thing to understand. To move from gross to spirit, this is the thing by which you move. Because first you enlighten your chakras. By enlightening your chakras, your deities get happy, prasanna. By making the deities happy, you get a passage for the Kundalini to pass through. By making the passage for the Kundalini goes up. And then your attention starts becoming one with the spirit. It is step by step. You move from matter to subtler matter, from subtler matter to your chakras, from chakras to deities, from deities to the spirit. Then spirit enjoys itself. So there you do not have to do anything. Just give your spirit to spirit. That's why these things were prescribed. It's called as oti burning. That you give me rice, I beg of you. Actually, you put it in my, rice. You give me 5 times, I give you 7 times back. You should do little arti to my photograph. It's a good idea. Now, when you do the arti also, somebody is shouting at the top of his voice. He's trying to lead others. Then another trying to lead others. This should not be. There should be some homogeneous. I can make it up. There's no rhythm. Sing in the same tone, same style. Try to make it one, concord should be there. In a humble way, in joyous way, that we all are singing. All our hearts are singing. All of us are here to do it. So many of us are. Feel that joy. We are so many. Today is a great day, I should say, in a way, because I'm going to tell you one thing great. That is Shri Ganeshwara. In Marathi they call it Jnaneshwara. He was the incarnation of Kartikeya. And Saraswati, who was a virgin, she looked after him like her own son. He was the brother of Shri Ganapati, but she looked after him. And then also this description how he was born and all those is very interesting. But here, in this place, in this Maharashtra, he took his incarnation. And also there were many great, very great saints. In so many numbers took their birth in this Maharashtra. But such horrible people, they tortured their lives. Worse than Christian Inquisition, I tell you. Worse than any Inquisition anywhere. Individually they attacked. And that same people are born again in this great country of Maharashtra. They are very talented people. They write very well. Their language is so rich. You can see that what description of a realized soul given by Ganeshwara is so beautiful. He says that the moon doesn't run after moonlight. The sun doesn't run after sunlight. In that way, a realized soul doesn't bother about his own glory. The sun shines till it shines, then he takes back all his rays. Whatever work the rays have to do, they do it. And the sun is just watching all the work, then he takes them back. And he gets completely contained within himself. Somehow, completely contained within himself. The description he has given of realized souls is so beautiful if you could just experience it. Namadeva, who was born much later, said that even one line of Ganesha, if you could experience, you had the... I wish you all could read Amrutanubhava in English, understanding how he describes the realized. And you'll find that within yourself it has happened. You are different from others very much. You'll be amazed how you have got such beautiful description of yourself. I was talking about Maharashtrians. They are extremely talented people. See their music. In music, no one can beat them. See their drama. In drama, no one can beat them. You can see from films. In Maharashtra, only great films were created. The another one is Bengal, which is, I would say, different, but of the same level. With such a talented people here, it shows that God has a special blessing for these two. And should be, Maharashtrian should rise very high. But all the time complaining about others, talking ill of others, and something very low they do. I'm surprised. I hope you don't pick up anything from them. And also the fussiness that is of the North Indians. That's also not a very good thing. It's surprising how you people have adjusted yourself to this country which has all kinds of parasites. Because you live with vibrations. You feel the vibrations. It's something so great to see you all here. And I'm telling them that they should try to understand you people. Really, I'm very proud of you all who have come all the way here. In this puja, I'm thinking of so many great saints who were born, who were great gurus, Mahagurus. Of course, Ganesha, I must say, is the king of all those highly evolved souls, no doubt. There are 4 Lakshmi Tattvas within us. The first is the Lakshmi Tattva, where you become a person very dignified and endowed with material comforts. But comfort which kills you is not there. Comfort means you are materially no more bothered. You get jobs. In Sahaja Yoga, all those who are there, all of them have got jobs. All of them. It's difficult to find one person who hasn't got the job. Moreover, it is compulsory in Sahaja Yoga that those who stay in the ashram must have some jobs. We have tried to allow some people to come without that, but we had very bad experiences of such people. So all those who are living on dole or some sort of a thing, we don't allow them to come in the ashram. And you'll be surprised that as soon as they join Sahaja Yoga, they get jobs. They get better and better jobs. Because Krishna has said, Yoga Kshema Vahamyam. When you get your yoga, your well-being will be looked after. He didn't say Kshema Yoga. He didn't say, I look after your well-being and then you go to yoga. No, first yoga. Yoga Kshema Vahamyam. First you get the yoga and then the Kshema will work. That's what happens to you on the Nabhi Chakra, which is very important. But Rajalakshmi, that is you become like a king, that you become Grahalakshmi or Grahastha, means you become a householder. You become a good wife and a good husband. You develop proper feelings for each other and you develop proper feelings for your children. You improve your societies through that essence, if it is born in you, that you understand the importance of a good family life. And that automatically happens. You don't have to tell anybody. Just those people who hated each other after coming to Sahaja Yoga have started loving each other, understanding and enjoying each other. And married life in Sahaja Yoga is tremendous. You start enjoying the deeper significance of marriage. Then comes the fourth side of the Lakshmi Tattva, is the ascending side. The people who have got more money are fed up and now want to have something beyond. In the same way, in Sahaja Yoga, when you start moving, then you find that nothing but spiritual life gives you real joy. So you just don't care for anything else but the spiritual life. And what is the spiritual life of Sahaja Yoga is that you become the light and you give light to others. Kartikeya is the innocence that is acting on the right-hand side, in the Pingala. And that is also, it is very much related to prana. It gives you prana. Prana is the vital breath that we take, breathe in and breathe out. So it is related to the right side. Then also it is related to eternity, Ananta. Ananta is the snake or the Shesha, which is the brother of Vishnu. So it is he who is represented here as Kartikeya. He is called as Ananta. So he is the fire. He is the one who ignites within you the capacity to consume the force, also the capacity to command the people, and also the capacity to be a person full of brilliance. You see, an innocent person could be very brilliant. All these capacities are expressed in Kartikeya's Swarupa, in his state. Today, by worshipping Kartikeya, we have to know that Kartikeya is now awakened within us. And with that capacity, we have to fight. Ultimately, he is the Nishkalanka. He is the one who is the final. So, from Ganesha to Christ to Nishkalanka. These are the 3 stages into which the innocence has gone. From Ganesha to Kartikeya, and now to Christ. And from Christ to Nishkalanka. In the form of Nishkalanka, he is innocent, so there's no kalanka, there's no spot on him, nothing. He's absolutely clean, immaculate. Plus, he's fiery. Plus, he has all the qualities of Ekadasha Rudra. Means the 11 qualities or the forces of Shiva, which can kill. So he has a capacity to kill and destroy, that is evil, and to give blessings and courage to his followers. This is the last incarnation, which is called as Kalaki. In normal words, you call it Kalaki, is actually Nishkalanka, in the white horse. So it is the Kartikeya who sits on the white horse. So how innocence grows within you now is up to the point of Kartikeya. This has been today done on this land, Jewish land as you call it, where Kartikeya is to be born within you, to be awakened within you. Absolutely thoughtless after this puja. If that happens, I think we have achieved a lot. That's the biggest blessing that Christ has given you, which you should really enjoy. Then only this Akash Tattva in you will work. And how it works? Through your attention. It works with me, as you know. With my attention, I work out many things. How? Just my attention has become thoughtless. Just thoughtless. It goes wherever it goes, it works. But if you put your attention for thought all the time, for thinking, then it doesn't do the work that it is supposed to do. Attention works marvelously if you are thoughtless, otherwise it doesn't. So it has to rise from your own self, then from others, to the higher level of humanity, where you are in communication with the sky, which we can call it as the tanmatra, or the essential, or the essence of ether. With ether, you can have television, you can have telephone. It's a miracle otherwise. But with this tanmatra, sitting down here, you can do the job. It works. Just attention works. I know that. You also know very well. But you don't have to ask me to put the attention. You just put the attention and it will work. It's a very important thing that you have got. I think that is the first thing. Once you have, no problem. But we start manifesting from the earth element, then from the Agni element, then from the Jala element, and then we come to Tejas. The face starts shining. But lastly, we get this thoughtless awareness by which our attention is absolutely free to do some spatial work. But if you are all the time thinking, then poor this attention is so busy, so very busy. You don't have to ask me then, Mother, please pay attention. You can pay attention and you can work it out. In this attention, you don't feel what you bought, what you are studying, what you are wearing, what others are doing. No, nothing. You are one with yourself. And it's a life full of humor. So much humor. So much of joy. So much of happiness. That you don't care for anything. That normally people care for. So, As it is now, Sahaja Yoga has worked in so many countries. I'm so very proud of you, very, very proud. And now it is also going to African countries is a very great satisfaction for me. And you all can do it. You all can work it out. Only thing, become thoughtlessly aware as the blessing of Christ. If it works, you will be absolutely enjoying yourself. So may God bless you.
Let us keep our attention on our Sahasrara, enjoying the thoughtless state for a while. Now let us bring back our attention to the Muladhara chakra. We place again our right hand on Mother Earth and focus our attention on the left Muladhara chakra. Let us feel the depth of the peace and silence in our Muladhara chakra left side. We can become aware of the joy expressed by Shri Ganesha in this left Muladhara chakra. This joy pervades through our whole being and makes us feel pure. Our left Muladhara has become light and cool. We bring our right hand back on our lap and place the left hand on Mother Earth. Our attention moves to the right side of our Muladhara chakra, where Shri Kartikeya resides. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Kartikeya. Please let me feel your divine presence as Shri Kartikeya in my Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, please express the light of Shri Kartikeya in my Muladhara chakra, the fire, the radiance of fire. We feel how our right Muladhara chakra is getting relaxed and cool. Shri Mataji, please awaken all the cleansing powers of Shri Kartikeya in my Muladhara chakra. We can feel that the light spreads from our right Muladhara upwards through our right side. And our right side, Pingala Nadi, becomes enlightened. A very gentle light. Let us feel the integration of the right Muladhara with the right side, Pingala Nadi. They are one. Now let us allow our attention to penetrate through the right side higher and moving to our ego on the left side of the brain. The light penetrates our ego. The darkness of our ego is replaced by the light of Shri Kartikeya. It is the light of the pure attention of the Spirit. We feel our ego, we witness it, and we are detached from it. Shri Mataji, please let the destructive powers of Shri Kartikeya destroy all the negative forces in my right side and my ego. Now let us bring our left hand back on the lap and focus our attention on the left side to balance our subtle body. And let us become aware of our left side from the left Muladhara, moving upwards until we reach Agya and go to the superego on the right side. Now let us witness both sides. We are detached from them as we are pure spirit, pure consciousness. Actually, our Mother Kundalini is the witness of the two channels. And our attention is absorbed by the central channel. Our attention is on the Sahasrara, and it moves higher in the realm of the collective being. And here we enjoy the oneness. We are one collective being, Ananya, no separation. We feel totally absorbed by the collective being. And we feel the strength of silence. Silence is our real nature. We are the boundless spirit. Time has no meaning here. Sahaja, Shri, Sahaja, Shri Sahasra Swami Moksha Pradhaya Mataji Shri Let us bring our attention back to our heart. But our heart is already there in the collective being. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for letting us experience your divine presence, silent presence in our Sahasraras. Thank you for making us aware that we are one being. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for this deep meditation. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all slowly open our eyes. Take the image of Shri Mataji and place it in our heart. With a feeling of gratefulness. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down. Raise our Kundalini slowly and taking Bandhan, feeling the protection that our Mother bestows upon us. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you for joining this meditation.